What up, what up, what up, what up? We're back with Previously on Today, episode 22. You already know. I'm here with my boy. What's up, man? How you doing, my boy Prank?
Yeah, you remember me now, huh?
Yeah.
I'm back like a crack.
We also got on the mic,
Yeah.
Speech the Menace.
Yo,
What's
up, everybody?
You already know him. We got Marv and Bravery Studios on the boards. Man, shout outs to everybody out here.
Shout
man.
outs to everybody, man.
Out here, you already know, man.
If you know us,
I'm
you know
feeling
life.
really good. I'm feeling really good, man. What's up, man? How was your weekend? How was your? You was away from us
Yeah,
for a whole week. Like, what happened?
not a whole week, man.
It was a whole week.
Listen, I was called away. I had to do something. It was work related. Quick overnight shift.
Oh, okay.
And you won't be seeing me next week either.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna have to have speech step in for me again.
So I'm gonna forget you tomorrow too.
Yeah, man. Well, not tomorrow, man. Damn, if it's tomorrow, I don't know what the hell to say. But next week I gotta go away to Orlando. I'm going to Disney World for another work related thing. Yeah.
Wait, that's where you're going? Disney?
Yeah.
You're not taking me?
Nah.
Yo, what is this? What's this world has come to?
You went to because you went.
I went where? I
You
went to the hospital without you.
Yeah.
That's where I went.
You went to Lake George though, right? That's what you did this weekend. You went to AC not so long ago too.
And that's a family trip.
I know. But I'm not your family. Oh man, I thought it was your brother, dog.
You are my brother, but you know, like.
Nah, man. You see? Nah. That says it all.
What you mean?
That says it all.
How does it says it all?
Listen, man. Listen. You already said it.
Nah.
You said it without saying it.
Nah. But yo, man, our top stories, right?
Nah, man. Talk about your weekend, man.
Nah. Oh, yeah. What do you mean my weekend? It was family weekend.
Yeah, but you also got
it was on content.
You also got like scratch in the face, right?
Yo, yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, I actually, right? I went to a shooting range, right?
Yeah.
And the first day, it was when I tried to be a big dog. Like I was like, I'm gonna take the big guns the first day, because they was like, yo, you know, our biggest gun that we have, they're like, it has a kickback, but it's not gonna be like boom, boom, like push it back like a shotgun kickback type shit, right? So then I'm like, okay. And there was the 40. They had a 40. So then I'm like, all right. So I got the 40. And they had it as a rifle. They had a 40 as a rifle, right?
It was a 40 ounce.
No, man. Like 40. The 40 means like the
40 caliber. Yeah, I know what you meant, but you just
bullet.
said the 40, man.
The 40. What type of 40?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to say it for the people that don't play Call of Duty, you know?
Okay. Well, bro, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what a 9mm is. So I would just say a
9mm.
I would just say a 9. You get me? Like,
are you talking about District 9?
I just said I was at a gun as a shooting range.
Okay.
Right. So it means I'm dealing with guns.
Nah, you could be drunk at a shooting range, man.
What does that got to do with anything?
But anyway, man, I hope that's not the case. But listen, go ahead. Continue.
So I'm shooting the 40, right? And
Yeah.
I'm chilling, like whatever. That shit. I shot the first shot of the 40, bro. It almost took my whole shoulder off. Like literally almost took my whole shoulder off. So then I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, so let me shoot the 9 now. So it was the 9mm, right? So
Yeah.
I grabbed it, and it was as a form as a rifle too. Shot that one, and it had a little less kickback. So I'm like, all right, so now I'm feeling more comfortable and shit. So I was like, let me get the 22 because I want to see how really accurate I am, right?
Yeah.
So then I grabbed the 22. I started shooting. I got too happy. I was like, doom, doom, doom. That shit said, pshing, boom. And I felt it, but I felt the bullet just hit me. So then I'm like, nothing happened. All right? Yo, this shit burnt me. Like, I had a whole, like, scar, of course. Like, you could see it. Like, it's a whole freaking scar.
Yeah.
So then I notice. I get to the cabin, back to the cabin where we at. And my family's like, what happened to your face? And I'm like, my face? I'm like, nah. They're like, you got something black there. So I'm like, okay. So I went to the bathroom. I went like this. My whole skin comes out of that thing.
Damn.
Wait, did it burn? Like
Yeah.
what was it? It was the
It was a
the
burn.
shell. It was the shell.
It
Right?
was a shell. It was a hot shell, and it
See,
burned my
I know
my
that
skin.
feeling because I got shot in the collarbone. I don't know if it's still there, but
You got shot in the collarbone.
the shell
Are you telling me this now?
bounced off.
This
and,
nigga 50 Cent.
landed on my shit, and I felt it burn. I was like, oh,
Your motherfuckers living in the Walking Dead life and
getting ready, bro.
50.
We getting ready
He
for them
50
headshots,
50.
bro.
shit.
But yeah, bro. I mean, I didn't do what I really wanted to do in this trip, which it was I wanted to rent some ATVs and ride around with them and some jet skis and ride around with them. I didn't get to do that. All right, I did go to some bars and experience some funny stuff.
Yeah.
If you see on my social media, this girl passed out in the middle of the whole boulevard, and some white boy was trying to crip walk in front of me and stuff like that, trying to play pool with me. It was funny, yo. I had a good time. I had a good time. And even though I was with my family, I had a good time. I was sober the whole time.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. And you know what? I mean, it was relieving. Like I saw the stars. I saw shooting stars. A whole bunch of them, not just one. Like they were just like zoom, zoom, zoom.
You were like Kendrick Lamar and what's her face? SZA.
What do you mean?
What's the name of that song?
All the stars.
Hey, guys. Yeah, that's the type of spot that you need a telescope, bro. I would have taken a telescope over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yo.
shit would look fucking amazing.
That would have been dope. And you see, next time you go, you gotta make sure to have a telescope, man.
Yeah, like
You gotta go prepared.
I gotta bring the biggest telescope. But back to our
Yeah.
story that you kind of like derive me from my story and stuff like
Well,
that.
we're talking about stars, and you know,
Oh, the
what better
stars,
star to
the
talk about
stars.
right now than one of the biggest stars, you know, on Netflix right now with his own documentary. Look, Ma, I Could Fly by Travis Scott.
Yo, Theo, it was a good documentary. Like
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah, I
fuck
was
with it.
too.
I was impressed.
I fucks with that heavy.
Yes, I was definitely.
I haven't
impressed.
seen it. I haven't seen it for the second time yet, but I think I want to watch it again. Like I really, I saw the one part that I like a lot is the studio part. So I saw that part, just that one part. I had to go back and watch that part again. Yo.
Which
Like,
studio one? When he was in
that whole creative part.
No, he
When
was at his crib.
when he was like when he
'cause
was,
he was
doing-
at different studios.
I know, but the part when like
he was at his crib.
the last like it was like an 8-minute segment where he was doing the last few touches to Astroworld. When he had to fix everything, when he had to do everything to all his tracks.
Was Mike Dean there? Because I think I know which one you're talking
The
about.
white dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, his producer, right?
Yeah, he said, yo, it's fucking done, and he shook his hand.
Yeah,
All right,
and
I remember that.
that
That
part
was
when
dope.
he's listening to Drake's verse. I was like watching. I was telling this dude, I was like, "Yo, imagine if you just got a track from Drake, like a verse,
Or a hook.
yeah, from
Whatever.
Drake. He just sent it to you, like, all right, this your beat. I'm gonna bless you real quick with a verse or a hook. Yo, if he does a verse and a hook, he really bless you.
Yeah. Yes.
He killed that intro.
Yeah. But that shit, that entire documentary, man, that shit is dope, man. Did you?
What did you think about it though? Like, what did you get out of it? What did you learn from Travis Scott?
I learned that he is a very creative artist.
Okay.
I've always known that he had this particular different outlook on, you know, music. Like, of course, he's definitely one of the new age rappers and uses autotune and does like the, you know, the party vibe music and all that stuff. And he's not really as lyrical as I would like most of my rappers to be. But what he does when he performs, what he does to get ready for his music, what he does with his music, he does a lot. Like, he cares. He genuinely cares about his music and how people react to it. And then when he performs the music, like, the dude actually vibes out with the crowd.
Yes.
And he
That
pays
does.
attention to the audience, yo. He pays attention to every single person in the crowd. Like if somebody's overdose, if somebody's about to like pass out, he points them out and tells security, yo, this dude right here is about to pass out. Like get him out, and he has everybody stop. He stops the show. He gets
He
some.
interacts with the crowd.
The dude over here on section 103, he's standing. He's about to jump, and he's going crazy. This dude's raging right now. Like shit like that is crazy, and his visuals, like what he does to incorporate his music and make everything just, I don't know, like he makes every experience worthwhile. It doesn't matter how small the crowd is. There was a part where they showed how he performed in front of it was like a Summer Jam crowd or something like that. It was like it was like a small stage or whatever in 2013 or something. 2014.
Yeah.
That's not even that long ago. It was 5 years ago. And the people that he only had like 14, 15 people that he was performing in front of. 15, 14 people.
And 2 of them were his boys, girls.
Yeah, like that's crazy to think about the person that he is now, the fan base that he has now. And it wasn't even that long after that he was selling out arenas. You know, it's just, I don't know, his drive, his motivation, everything came due. And his ability to step in and be a family man. Like, you know how, the Kardashians right now, like they're always being, made fun of in the spotlight and shit. And, they're known for trapping people in the sunken place.
Trapping at that band.
You know what I mean? Like Kanye in the sunken place, you know what I mean? Travis been in the sunken place, but you see how he is as a family man. And I gotta give him credit, bro. Like he was actually happy. He was genuinely happy and like excited every step of the way. I really fucks with this documentary.
Yeah.
But
you know what it is? I fucked with the album and I didn't.
Oh, me too. Heavy.
I didn't know that all that meant to him. Like I just thought it was an idea that he took out of whatever. It could have been the amusement park. It could have been whatever, but he took an idea and made it his own. I didn't know that it has so much sentiment to him that he used to go to that park when he was a kid, and then all of this kind of explained that to me. You get me, and it explained me how he records his music, how he comes up with all his bars and hooks and whatever he's doing with the track. You get me? He's just in the moment, and that's one thing that I like. I really like artists recording music like that. Like it's just a couple of artists that could do that. Other people have to write up front. You get me? For them to make a good hit record, and some people could just get on the mic. And one of the people that we had in our generation that could do that was Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
That you could just throw him in the booth and whatever the hell he said, it became kind of a hit per se. You get me? Because Lil Wayne was hot. Even his mixtapes, all them droughts and all that stuff that leaked out with DJ Whiteout and all that stuff. You get me? Like it was like people was on that stuff. So Travis Scott, I see him doing that now. Like he gave me the visual of him doing that, and that's why I told you, I'm like, yo, this guy is so smart. He put his vlog that we would put on YouTube, right, on Netflix.
yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah, but it's a long vlog, though.
I understand.
Very long. It has a collection of a lot of material.
No, I understand.
But what he's trying to say is that
same content.
Yeah.
it's something he could have dropped on YouTube over time.
Yes.
Like the
as
Wiz?
a vlog.
Like
yeah,
Wiz?
exactly.
Yes.
Just like the Wiz.
Yes. And he got paid for it. Smart. Like, yo, it's just like, it's the business. It's the business aspect of it.
Wait, you don't think Wiz got paid for his day-to-days?
He got paid through YouTube.
YouTube. You get the YouTube money.
But that ain't Netflix money.
Netflix ain't got...
My nigga, you get paid off YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Through your views, likes, and comments. Apparently, they all become one solid number, right, to them,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's how you get basically currency off YouTube. But you gotta moderate it. Like you gotta keep everything in like solid notes and all that stuff with what's
Yeah, it's
going
gotta
on,
be daily.
analytics, yo, everything that goes on with YouTube, right? Okay, Netflix, you could just sell it like how, let's per se, how. I just got that. Okay, we'll say that joke in a little bit. All right, we'll say that joke in a little bit.
Yeah.
But Dave Chappelle,
Mm-hmm.
right? How he sold his first, right? The first one,
Mm-hmm.
which apparently he sold 3 sets, right? Which it was 3 episodes.
No, he did.
Yeah.
His first Netflix contract was he did 2 Netflix specials.
Wasn't it 3?
No, it was 2.
No, you're both wrong. His contract is four specials. 2 of them he filmed already. He sold to them. 2 original ones. The one that we're gonna talk next is the original one. He still got one more, and then he's done with his contract.
Okay.
Wait,
so the
what?
first 2.
Say that again one more time.
4
He got 4. 2
stand
that
up
he already had.
filmed
Right.
that he was gonna, sell to the best, purchaser.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he made a deal. He said, "All right, I'm gonna sell you 2, and I'll make you 2 originals."
Mm-hmm.
That's why this next one is an original one.
But he's done. There's been. Was
2.
this
2 in the
6?
past. 2 in the past, yeah.
2.
So he has 4. This is his 5th. He'll have 6 in total throughout his whole span of career. 6 in total, but right now 5.
No, not his whole career, just on Netflix.
3.
What?
3.
3 what on Netflix?
Yeah, right now.
There's 3 on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're saying that he's only done 6 in his whole career?
5 so far. He'll have to do 6, but he's done 5 so far.
He has a contract with Netflix to do 6.
Oh, to do 4.
4, man.
To do 4.
He done 2
But he's
out of
done 2.
Netflix.
In the past before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
That-
is the 2 DVDs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he sold Netflix 2 of them that he filmed.
Okay.
And then he's going to make 2 original Netflix production original stand-ups.
Mm.
Okay.
Which one of them already
One of them
dropped?
was the one that
Which
dropped.
is the next one that we will be talking about in,
real
in a little
quick,
bit.
real quick. Let me step in for this Travis Scott thing because I'm a big Travis Scott fan.
Yes.
I've seen this guy 5 times. Frank was with me one of them, and he is about that. He is about his crowd. Even when I met him the first time in 2013 for Hot 97 is coming up, right across the street from my job, and that shit is a small venue, like literally like Noches de Colombia size. He got that whole place full of just like maybe like 60 people tops, all jumping around, getting lit, and that was off his first mixtape, which one I was like a fan of. And then from there, he's been like the same. To me, he's like the same. He's just in a bigger stage and more people. Since that day I saw him the first time, I was like, yo, this guy, he's going to be something crazy. And today is actually the anniversary of his first album.
The anniversary.
And the anniversary of Rodeo. His first album came out today,
Yeah, 4 years ago.
2015. But I bring that up, not because of the date, but it's because when that dropped, he was already saying that his next big project was going to be Astroworld. So he's been planning this since 2015. So that's how, like, I fuck with this guy because he's so creative. He's like,
But he has something in between there, right?
yeah, he dropped the Birds in the Trap.
Sing Brian McKnight.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, he had, he dropped features and whatnot, but it's like, it was already the blueprint. Like, the blueprint was already starting back then. This other stuff came out in between. Those were like whatever moment. Because he also dropped the mixtape with Quavo. And they did Cactus Jack. Castro something Jack. I forgot. Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack Records. You talking about the record
No,
label?
Honcho Jack Honcho. That mixtape he dropped with Quavo. That was another thing he did in between before he dropped Asteroid. So it's like, he's been working on this, and that's why I like fuck with him, because he's like better version of Kanye for like our generation, more younger.
Yeah.
But he's like, he thinks of everything, man. It comes from sound and music. He has the vision. Fuck with a guy like that, man. He's fucking awesome, man. He's an awesome guy. His lyrics, yeah. I mean, sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes shit is random.
I'll give him
But
more,
I like the vibes he puts out.
I'll give him more respect on his lyrics after watching this documentary maybe it's because that I got a chance to really see how his studio process went down, and seeing how like he's not just saying shit to say it. Like he's got content.
Yeah.
He's saying shit that actually relates to what he's going through. All around good artist. Definitely gonna be somebody that's gonna set trends. He still ain't done.
Nah, he's not done.
The shit that's crazy is that like he had 3 nominations for Grammys, right? And he really wanted at least one of them.
Just one.
He just won, yo.
He deserved it for that album, bro. He put
I
his
was just
blood,
gonna
sweat,
say that,
and
man.
tears for that.
To lose to Cardi, all right. I'm not saying Cardi didn't deserve it, cause not for none, yo. I fucked with that album, Invasion of Privacy. That was a fucking. Even though this is the reason why she shouldn't have won it, though. Even though it was a great album, she ain't really write it. She ain't have shit to do with it other than perform it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Ghostwriting, is still respected.
But she was
In the-
hyped,
in the
man.
light-
She was hot. That was her year of
Yeah,
hotness.
that
So
was
it's
her
like, how
year.
can you not give somebody who's running hot right
She
now?
fucked with it though, man. Everybody know it, and she says it. I fuck with Cardi because she don't shy away from saying that shit, and she was about everything on that album. Everything was true.
Yeah, but Travis had 2 other shots too. He lost to Drake's God Plan for Song of the Year,
Yeah.
and then there was another one. I don't know what it was.
I forgot what it was too. But I really think he should have won the best album, cause that was a great album.
Yeah,
Like from start to finish, it had a lot of hits.
Travis Scott, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Astroworld, bro.
I mean, Stormy was even a producer on it.
That's crazy. Yo, but it was a. I can't say much, but that's the craziest concert experience I've been to so far.
Yeah.
Travis
Travis
Scott.
Scott?
Yeah, because bro, he had 2 stages across from each other. It's like he was battling himself. He'll pop up at one stage, turn up there, and go onto. He'll bring a fan. He'll go on his own roller coaster that was a circle. It'll start from the bottom and just in a whole circle back and then backwards. And then he'll turn up there. He'll go underneath, disappear, pop up at the other stage, getting it lit over there. Then another roller coaster comes up from the top ceiling down, and this is like one of those big ones, but it goes straight forward and dips to the front. So like. This roller coaster is on top of people, and he gets a fan. I forgot. I think the fan. The question was like, "Oh, what is his real name? His full real name?" Fan got it. Boom, jumped on and just rolled the roller coaster. But that whole event, like nobody was sitting down throughout the whole time he got on. Nobody.
What's his first real name? I mean, what's his first real name? What's his first name? His real name?
Jack West
Yeah.
and Webster. I don't know his middle name, but he has a middle name.
Yeah, I forgot what it was too. Why does he go by Travis Scott?
I think he said Travis was his grandfather's name. They didn't say it in this documentary. I've seen it in something else, but I think it's because of his grandfather's name and his uncle's name.
Okay. All right. I mean, I like the documentary regardless of everything, how it went, how they showed me everything.
Man, anything is possible, bro. After this documentary, bro. Straight
That's
up.
a fact. Yep.
That's a fact. That's why I'm like, respect that nigga.
Yeah, man. Respect. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah,
Just like-
they made the theme park back, right?
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back because of him.
Yeah.
And his love for it.
Is it
They gave
confirmed
him a-
already?
Yeah.
Yeah. They gave
The
him
mayor loves it.
They gave him the key of the city too.
They gave him 2 days in the state, no, in the city, and a Travis Scott day. Like 2 days a year is Travis Scott day.
I know. I heard about that. They said it in the documentary, but I don't know if they confirm.
I don't know if it's still gonna be by the same company because it was Six Flags.
Yeah. I mean, it would be dope if that actually comes to light, because for his album and his movement,
He
to
did
have
his
created that-
festival. He did his festival, and now people are saying like because of that, it's gonna be an annual thing. And then if it's an annual thing, then why don't you just keep the park all year long
Yeah.
in the same spot,
Shit.
literally
Yeah.
across the
They
street
better-
from the spot
they
it was
better-
previously?
They better give my man some credentials. They better give him like some like free park rides for life.
You know
type
how-
shit.
you know
Or,
how
like, give him some
Disney is,
producer
bro.
credits.
You know how Disney is.
They're gonna try to. They're gonna
Disney
try to.
doesn't own
They're gonna
What?
try to.
Whatever, Six Flags. I'm
Six
sorry.
Flags. Who owns Six Flags? Did their own thing.
I don't know, but Disney gonna beat everybody to the punch and buy Six Flags.
You know, somebody doesn't give a fuck about any of this.
Oh,
Dave Chappelle.
yo,
Oh yeah, that's a definite fact.
yo. I love it.
Love what?
This whole everything, every episode that it has dropped on Netflix, including this one, Sticks and Stones.
Sticks and stones, man, may break your bones, but words, man, they're a fickle bitch.
Yo, it all right. So, Dave Chappelle is a really like controversial comedian, right? Because he would say anything and everything and make a joke out of it.
Yeah,
Right. And of course, you know that he's joking. Some of his shit is outrageous, and like how some people say that you will get offended or you would feel like, come on, now that's too much for you to say, blah blah. Blah. But it's he says it in a way that it's still funny, so you have to laugh, right? So when this whole thing starts with Dave Chappelle, right?
Mhm.
He starts doing impersonations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his first impersonation, it was anybody remembers? I know the second one, but well, anybody remember what was the first impersonation that?
What?
No. No.
No, that was the
No.
second one.
That was the second one. What was the first one?
I fucking don't know.
Right?
I don't remember.
Oh. Our founding fathers.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It was our founding fathers
Yes. It was our founding fathers.
signing the night before
The Declaration of Independence.
yeah.
Oh, he was being an impression of the white dude, right? The president.
Yeah.
George Washington.
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
George Washington.
Hurry up, niggas. Go to sleep.
Yeah. Finish that declaration
Yes,
before I go
sir.
to sleep.
Yeah.
That was funny. But what I wasn't expecting is for him to say the way that he was saying about the crowd, like the way that he imitated the crowd, right? When he was like, "Oh, it doesn't matter what we done, where we done it, or how we done it, or how old we were when we did it,
Mm.
right? I'ma still crucify you for it if I find out later."
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically the whole internet era put together. You get me? Because you know what? Even if you did something that is not, that it wasn't when there was internet, right? Like let's say you did this in like 1995,
Mm-hmm.
1990. There was internet, but there was no like this internet. You get me? Like where you we're all connected to it.
Yeah. There wasn't no active communication.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it could still come out in the internet now.
Yeah.
Easily, right?
Mhm.
So I see a lot of people like, and it's funny because everybody wanted an answer why Dave Chappelle left. After season 2 of Chappelle Show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had come out, said it a couple times, but he really never really explained it.
Yeah, he did.
Why?
He did.
And Oprah. Oprah.
Yeah,
Right?
Oprah, bro.
Oprah.
Yeah, that's
And
when he
Oprah,
really broke it up.
Yeah, he explained it a little bit, but not like how he explained it.
It's opera.
On opera,
And in his stand-ups on Netflix,
he kind of
get me?
did.
Yeah, he kind of did.
On the no, on the bird's eye view, some shit like that.
The first one, Equilibrium.
No,
no,
on
that was the
one-
second one. Equilibrium was the second.
It
one.
was the one that he the last one that he did before this one.
Birds.
It was
Equilibrium.
something. No, it was something where it was like
Equilibrium. Yeah.
not equilibrium, equability, something like that. I'm saying it wrong. I'm probably butchering it. Where he's sitting on a stool for the entire special.
Equanimity and the Bird Revolution.
Yeah, the
Revelation.
bird revelation. There you go, the bird revelation. On that one, that entire stand up is explaining how and why he left.
Okay. I know. That's what I just said.
Not really,
Yes.
but okay.
He said that he explained it like that on Oprah.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Like he went in the emotional direction of it, where stand up he does it in a comedic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get me?
Either way, he spoke about it, but that one was way after he came back sooner.
But notice, put it like this. He could have done the same thing on Oprah, my nigga. He could have still been funny on Oprah. Because at the end, my nigga, Oprah herself showed video of him when he did the Oprah sketch on Chappelle show, right? She said that she loves that sketch. That's one of her favorite sketches, and that she
There's
cracks
probably
up
some
all the
truth in
time,
that one.
right? And
That's probably why. She's like, that's how it went down.
so
Fuck
then,
Stedman.
he could have done it just like how he did at the
I
stand.
mean, he still was funny. It's just he wasn't like emotionally,
But,
throwing
yo-
himself open to Oprah like everybody else does, and they're
Yeah.
fucking tearing. Like he didn't cry on the show.
Nah,
he kept it real.
He kept it real, but he still had hints of his stand up
my nigga.
because that's
But-
how he is.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he figured out a way to evade all of that other shit that happened to, like, how he was saying to, like, Martin Lawrence and all them people that go crazy in Hollywood, like, and people really never know what really happened. Are they crazy or are they saying the truth? Blah blah blah. You get me?
Yeah.
So this, like, all his stuff that's out right now, it's just his life. He's giving me his whole life, and it's fucking hilarious, my nigga. Like, yo, like everything that's going on, the transgender jokes.
Well, that's his
Yeah.
perspective on things.
Yeah.
He gave us his life things.
But
But
not
not other stand-ups.
Not all comedians could do that, though.
No. The thing is, all comedians can do that. They're scared as fuck to do it
But that's what I'm saying.
because
not
of the
all them
culture that we
can.
live in now. Everybody's very PC about shit. So
Okay.
people don't want to step on a branch. They know they're gonna get flack for it. Where
But
Dave
there's
Chappelle
comedian-
doesn't give a fuck.
Okay, but there's other comedians that do that too.
Yeah, they just don't do it. The thing is, all right, people could do it. Is how you deliver it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Chappelle delivers it very cleverly, smartly, and hilariously.
Yo,
For instance, like I would say when he was talking about the LGBT,
yeah.
that car joke, that had to be one of the most clever, the most well-written jokes that he's ever written.
Yes.
Because not only was the concept itself funny, you have to think about like what really went, like what went behind when he wrote that joke. Because like I was watching this thing where they interviewed Kevin Hart and they asked him about like Dave Chappelle and what makes him so great.
Okay.
And he was telling the person that interviewed him this story about how he was once at this show and it was him, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle, and he ran into Chris Rock first, and they both were talking about working on their sets.
Okay.
Chris was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go work on my set. If you want, you can come and see my set. Give me some notes. I'll see your set. Give you some notes, whatever." So they did that. They promised to see each other's sets or whatever, and then they went back and gave each other notes or whatever. And Chappelle went last. And then they said they saw Chappelle go on, and then they both at the same time, within like 10 minutes of the set, they looked at each other and they balled up their sets and was like, "Fuck it." Like he just came.
I've heard
and
that. I've heard that
smashed.
interview.
Yeah, and he just came and smashed that shit. And he was like, it's the way that he writes his comedy, his timing, everything. And then I was watching the special, right? And I'm listening to this joke, and I'm like, all right, I know he's gonna bring it up because he's trying to hype it up. And I liked how he did that in the special. Like he didn't want to say certain things. He was like, I don't want to say it. All right, I'm gonna say it. Like he was just saying that with several different jokes. That was his setup.
Especially with the ones that were aimed at Kevin Hart about his situation.
about his situation, about the Michael Jackson thing,
Yeah.
about this, because he knew he always get the flags for the LGBT, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he started going into it, and he was like the L's and the G's, and he's being clever in being politically correct. You know, finding the right moments to deliver the things and saying it the way he wants to say it, but like not taking advantage.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But then when he comes up with the concept of the car, it is such a great analogy. And it also gives him the freedom to write this fucking clever ass joke about there is a car. It's a problem with a car. And it's 4 people in the car. And they're all trying to, you know, decide on where to go. And there's one person that's hitchhiking on the side that doesn't know exactly, you know, where they want to go, but they know they want to go in that car. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but all I know is I want to get inside this car.
Get inside this car, guys. Yeah.
Yo, it was such a great joke. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, they're gonna give him flack for this joke, but it's such a clever ass joke.
Yeah. Oh, well, he was talking about the bees when he's like, I fuck anybody in this car,
Yeah.
man.
I'm fucking get in this car, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
My favorite joke he did was Juicy Smouye.
Oh, yeah, that shit.
He's like, yeah, you know about Juicy Smouye, the French artist? Everybody's like, some people started laughing.
Yeah.
The other one's like, what was he talking about? He's like, you don't know? Juicy Smouye? People was like,
Empire?
what? From Empire? Everybody starts dying. But when he started doing the report as the officer, getting the thing after he got beat up, he's like, so you in Chicago at 3 a.m. to get Subway? What?
Magda hats.
Magda hats.
Hey, yo, find out what
Where
Kanye West was last night.
Continue.
That was my favorite one. That shit was hilarious.
It was
And-
pretty funny. Yes. Yo, I watched it so many times that I could recite
but
some of
he
his jokes.
is that funny, bro. I've
Yeah.
seen him twice. I one of my things was like, yo, I got to see this guy. Ever since he left, I was like, I'm never gonna see this guy live. He's gone. He gone to Africa. I thought like he was done. And then he's came back, and I saw his first tour was on Broadway. I was like, I bought my tickets. I brought me and my brother because my brother was the one that put me on him.
How much was it?
I bought it as a birthday gift for him, and Joey came too. I think they were about like 120 each.
Okay.
But it was in Radio City Music Hall. And it was him, bro. Cypher Sounds was there. There was a lot of famous celebrities just in the crowd alone. But yo, that shit was so fucking funny. You can't record anything. You can't even have your phone out. If not, they kick you out. I pulled my phone out by accident. They almost kicked me out.
Yeah, what's that whole thing about? Because
It's because one, it's very easy for a comedian to steal another comedian's joke.
I get that, but I meant like, how do they go about like making sure that you don't take your phone out and shit?
They make announcements of it. They make announcement of it, but they definitely have guards on deck, bro. They
Because
have guards on deck.
what happened on that special? Because on the special on Sticks and Stones, the dude's phone started ringing.
Well, it
dude's phone
went
started
off,
ringing.
yeah, but they tell you put it on silent, turn
Yeah.
it off, or vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if if you have an emergency or some shit like that. Let's say you have kids or something like that. We ask you respectfully, silent or vibrate. But yeah, obviously that got fucked up. But that's how they do it for all comedians, especially the big timers. The small timers not so much, but the big timers. And it's because the comedians still comedian shit, and they make it their own. So, but it was cool. Like, it's so funny as fuck. I wish I remember the jokes because I know those jokes I've not heard again. He just did it for that one time. But that's how smart he is. He comes up with shit on the spot, bro. I've heard stories about him just coming up to a regular comedy club and just like, yo, I'm gonna do like a quick 15. Goes there for like fucking 3 hours. And people are like,
What?
yeah, I heard a story from Bill Burr who was like, yo, he comes in at 2 a.m. Now, there's other comedians before that performed, and like you can already tell the audience is dead. Dave Chappelle comes out and starts doing like 15. It becomes an hour and a half, and all those people are wide awake and chilling there. And it's already past closing. It's like 3 a.m, 4 a.m.
Shit.
That's the type of comedian it is, man. I would do that too. I was like, I'm seeing this to the end, bro. This is a free Netflix special, exclusive from me.
Yeah, that would be dope in order to be one of those few to say, yeah, I saw Rare Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I'm dropping all my
exclusive.
plans. All my plans. All my plans is
Where
rap.
does he do this at? So I could look it up and try to head there.
Yeah.
Try to head there now.
Yo, man, but his shows, I was trying to see what tickets were like the last time he was performing around
Probably
here
hella
in
expensive
Jersey.
now.
They were like $300 a piece.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pricey, bro.
I was trying to get tickets to see, when he was performing, around here in
This is
Jersey. and
Mouillet?
Nah. Yeah, man, but it was a great special. I like how he targeted the audience and basically made us feel like shit because apparently we're not good enough. So or no, not that we're not good enough. That his material isn't good enough, or sometimes he,
It's hard as hell to please us. He's
Yeah,
to entertain us.
to
Yeah,
entertain
so
us.
he blames you.
Yeah, he blames it out. For me, I'm not one that he has to worry about because I'm always entertained. He's always got my money. He's always good in my book.
Yeah,
He's
well, you-
hilarious.
Nigga, when I saw him take a shit and fly off the toilet and the toilet exploding on Dave Chappelle's show, that was a rap. I was like, I love this nigga.
Oh, wasn't that with Redman?
When everything happens to slow motion, it's way crazier.
Yeah. Oh, nah, I hated that fucking.
I love that one. That nigga took a shit and blew up. He flew, and he fell out his shoes.
Nah.
But like when it was regular, he just pooped real quick.
Nah, the funniest thing that he's at
You know what I'm saying? But that's like that. Since then, it's like, yo, this guy is hilarious.
Nah, since
It's not my funniest sketch, but that's like one is like,
well, not my funniest, but like the very first episode of Chappelle Show, you knew it was gonna be something when he was the blind white supremacist. He said, "We're looking for Clayton Bisbee." Well, look no further, you found him.
and they had the white narrator being mad serious and dramatic about it.
I hate. Oh my god, yo. His voice is just, yo.
Well, look no further, you found him.
His voice off the back is hilarious. yo,
Condoleezza
Chappelle.
Rice.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Which one of the 3 ones that we've seen so far you think is the funniest
At the 3 on Netflix.
on Netflix? Yes.
I only gave this one a one-time view. The other ones I've given 2 to the first one. 3 to the first one, 2 for the second one. This one, I like the first one so far.
The first one was hilarious.
If I see this again, then I might make this one my first.
You know that there's a hidden scene right after the credits.
Yeah, the prologue, the epilogue actually.
The
my bad.
epilogue, yeah.
The epilogue. And that shit is hilarious. His Obama joke at the end, and about his wife in the beginning.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
Yes. After the credits.
I would say I don't want to say this one for the sake of it being the freshest one on my, in
That's
my
what I'm
mind.
saying.
Like I think I have to sit down and watch all 3, and then figure out which is the best one. Cause you know what I'm thinking about the first 2 that he dropped that he pre-recorded that I don't know, like I all jokes are getting, mushed together. Like different jokes from all different ones. The Birds Revelation isn't one of the ones that he did for Netflix, right? Or is it?
It is.
Not an original Netflix. Sold it to Netflix.
Sold into Netflix, but it's not originally from Netflix. The only one original from Netflix is
This
this
one.
one. Sticks and Stones.
That's the one he did about the Mike Tyson thing, right?
yes.
The Mike Tyson
Yes,
joke
'cause,
where he's like he did it like
OJ
3
was
times. No,
Revelation.
OJ, my bad. OJ, you're right.
No,
You're right.
OJ was
OJ?
the first one.
Okay, then I
Yeah.
like that one though. Then
OJ was the first one.
Yeah, I stick to my thing. It's the first one I love.
I definitely didn't like the second one. No, it's not that I didn't like it. It's just it wasn't as funny to me as the first one and this one.
The first one was the one where they showed the trailer. They showed a lot of the first one than the second one.
Yes. So I'm gonna say the first one for me too. The first one was the best one for me.
I guess I have to watch it again to really know because I'm still sticking to Sticks and Stones being the best one. But that's because it's the most recent.
You know what? I'm in between those 2, but the thing is, like, the only reason why I didn't say Sticks and Stones is the best one is because we don't know yet how how much impactful it's gonna be than it was the first one. What was the name of the first one?
Equilibrium.
No, that was the second one.
No, the second one is Bird's Revelation. He's getting flack for it already.
Yeah.
One of Michael Jackson's accusers spoke up about it.
It's rated the lowest on Rotten Tomatoes. That's special.
Because all the PC people are rating it, and they're offended.
Bro, look. There is the first one, which is Dave Chappelle. That's it.
Dave Chappelle.
Yes. Then the second one is Dave Chappelle, Equilibrium, and Birds in
It's not
Revelation.
You're a fucking idiot,
Equilibrium.
bro.
Whatever. What is it?
You're an idiot, bro.
Equimity.
Equanimity
or some
and birds and-
equimity.
Those are two specials.
I can't say that word.
They just put it in one title.
Okay, but he has another one then, which is this one.
That's
this
the
was the
first,
first
one.
one.
Yeah,
Which one's this one?
that's the first one.
What's it called?
Equilibrium.
No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
What's it called then?
It's called The Age of Spin. Dave Chappelle live at the Hollywood.
The Age of Spin.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because of then the next one, it's like you said, it's two specials.
The first one that he's talking about, what's his face? OJ. That's called The Age of Spin,
The Age of Spin.
right?
Yes.
The second one from that collection is called Deep in the Heart of Texas.
Oh.
Yes. You see each
So he's dropped.
each one of them is a special, bro.
So he dropped 4.
no,
He's
he
dropped
dropped
5.
3,
He dropped 5. With this one is 5
bro.
because I get what you're saying. There's 2 specials in one.
In one,
Yes.
yes.
So, but that's 2 of them. That's 4 already. This one is being 5th.
Yeah, I told you that. That's why you guys were confusing the fuck out of me.
I only thought of one special that had 2.
Nah, both. He's dropped 5 specials. He's dropped 4 in 2017, but 2 of them were 2 collections. They were a collection that had a special a piece, 2 specials a piece.
Yo, he's going ham, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying. Like
going ham.
he's already dropped 5 specials, so that's why I was like, okay, so he's dropping another one, so that's gonna be his 6th one
On Netflix.
on Netflix, but not all together. He's had other stand-ups.
I think you're taking these titles too literal. I think the titles is just the titles.
Oh,
for
that's why. Like I'm reading the deal now. He has 2
That's-
specials that he shot already. But what he did cleverly was he put 2 stand-ups in each special. So that's considered 2 specials, technically. They're just within those 2 specials, he split them in half. And then this is the original one. That's his deal. Those 3.
what?
Listen, man. Enough of
where
this shit.
are you finding this? Because I was trying to find that
Forbes.
right now.
Forbes.
Okay.
But-
I gotta look up on that shit later. 'Cause
What we
that
should
shit
do is
fucking
go back to the past.
go back to the past, like Back to the Future,
Like previously on timeline.
like back in time. Like oh, we should go back in time to the beginning of the show, and actually talk about this segment because we didn't even get a chance to introduce it.
Yeah, because you cut me off.
I ain't cut you off, man. You didn't get a chance to say it. You should have said it.
Cut me off.
You should have said it.
Okay. And so, guys, we got this little segment called Previously on the Timeline, right? And I'm going to let my partner here, the cutoff man, to introduce the first one on his timeline. Yeah.
Did that?
Nah, I
was
ain't.
him?
Yeah. Does it look like I would do that?
Oh, you're right. All right.
Well, first of all, fuck yeah.
Just show it. Just
It doesn't even fucking matter, man. Like, who the fuck cares?
Nah, but go ahead. It's your shine.
All right, well,
Shine, shine, little star.
What do we have on the first
You
on the
tell
first
me.
graphic?
Look, yo, what you mean? Look at here. What do you have in your first graphic?
Ariana Grande. We got
Yeah.
Ariana Grande suing Forever 21.
Oh, yo.
She's suing them for what is it,
What do you-
10 million?
They're going in bankruptcy right now, so they're fucked.
I told you.
Is that why they closing
Yeah.
No.
for 21? And
Not
but-
because of this,
Not
but
because
this,
of that.
this just the
but
cherry
they were,
on top.
They were doing bankruptcy. See, I knew this because when I was going to work the other day, I saw that shit. They were closing down the store in the mall, and I was like, oh shit, they're
Oh,
closing
they closed it down?
Yeah, and I thought they were just closing down that one location, but they're actually closing down several stores. And I didn't know that they were in bankruptcy. And then I saw this on Twitter today, and I was like, oh shit, I got to talk about this. Just because it was pretty interesting. They closed. They are being sued because apparently they tried to reach out to Ariana Grande and get her to be part of their latest ad campaign. And she declined. She respectfully declined. And they went ahead and did an ad campaign anyway, but they used a lookalike model with her likeness. Like somebody that kind of resembled Ariana Grande, and they modeled her to look like Ariana.
But did it work?
Yeah,
I mean, there's
hold
an
on.
image. I don't know if I got that graphic, but there was an image where they show like the actual person, the girl from the ad campaign, and then like pictures of Ariana Grande wearing like similar accessories.
Okay,
similar shit.
look. But what I want to know is, did they say that it was Ariana Grande? Were they trying to market the what was it?
They did something.
An ad, right?
They said something in the actual
commercial.
promotion. Yeah, they said something in the actual. I don't know if it was the commercial or the campaign itself, where they actually use or they reference something from Ariana.
Oh, look,
I read
right?
it something. Yeah, you see.
That looks nothing like Ariana Grande.
But look, my dude. First of all, look at the accessories in the hair. Look, the muffs, the thingy right here, the poofy hair.
Yeah, there's another picture.
Right here and here, that looks exactly like it. Even the way that the lipstick and all that shit, everything looks identical.
That model copied her whole look
Yeah,
in that video.
it's modeled after this.
Yeah, because she has the
particular
dress. She has a dress just like that.
video. Yeah,
I see. I mean, look, but okay, all right. So they modeled her after her. So what? So many people get modeled after whatever their favorite celebrity is. But did they campaign the ad or the commercial as being Ariana Grande? Because that's the only way I see her winning. You get me? Is them actually being okay? They were saying
that's the only way you see her winning.
Yes, if Forever 21 is actually saying, look, Ariana Grande wears our
Nah, bro. Look at the bottom of that tweet.
She says that the brand used a model who looks just like her and used the look, audio and lyrics from her hit single 7.
That's copyright.
I told you. I knew it was something that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was something that.
Damn,
she actually,
why would Forever 21 do that shit to themselves?
Yeah, because
shot themselves in the foot.
They tried to reach out to her. She respectfully declined, and then they were like, "All right, well, fuck you anyway. We're gonna still try to do it."
They could have used somebody else.
They're stupid.
That's insane.
They just put the dirt on their own coffin
Yes.
because
Yes.
they were already fucking being dug in the ditch.
Yeah. That's freaking insane, yo. You see, that's why I didn't know that was happening and stuff like that.
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
but that was one of the things I saw on Twitter.
Okay.
Another thing I saw on Twitter was this funny joke from a comedian.
Okay.
I just thought it was funny. It was kind of hilarious at the time.
Okay.
I didn't really find it funny now, but
Let's see what people find funny.
it was this chick called at Kate Q Funny. She said, "I wanted
Porn
to
star?
make." Yeah, no, she's a
Comedian?
comedian.
Comedian?
Yeah, she said, "I wanted to make a sex tape with my last boyfriend, but it never lasted longer than an Instagram story."
Okay.
And then somebody replied and said, "The relationship," and she said, "Nah, that was more like a blog post."
I don't know what a blog post is.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
First of all, the story is like only 10 seconds. That's one. And
Yeah.
then the blog post, you write that down, nobody really sees it.
yeah, nobody really sees it. It's like unforgettable.
Yeah. It's lost.
Yeah. But this actually continued. When I was on this thread, it continued, and then like people kept adding on, and apparently people that followed her, people that knew her, was like saying that she's too modest, she's too she's being too kind because she knew the person that she was talking about, and that person definitely, wasn't even an Instagram story. Like that's being courteous to that person.
All right, look, can you explain me this joke? Because I don't get it.
The joke is that she wanted to make a sex tape with her last boyfriend. Maybe her last boyfriend was like attractive or something, and she just wanted to like. She was like, I love the way he looks so much, but the fact that he never lasted long didn't give her enough.
So why didn't she give him a
incentive.
pill? Just give him a pill.
I don't know.
Oh man, this
That's
guy
it.
doesn't understand jokes, man. Just go to your post, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we
Like
to
I
my
said, it
post.
wasn't that funny.
Kevin Hart.
Not to him.
He totaled his. Well, he didn't total nothing. His boy was driving the car, and he was there with, I believe,
It was
his
another
agent.
No,
Right?
it was. I
Somebody.
think it was his bodyguard that was driving, or his boy was driving. And there was another girl in the car.
With somebody else.
There was three people in total.
It was 3. I thought it was only 2.
No, it's the guy, him, and then a girl in the back.
Shit. And it was one of the old classic cars, so there were no airbags and nothing other than seatbelts.
He literally bought that and then crashed it 2 days later.
Yeah. On his birthday? Or
He bought that stuff for his birthday. Yeah, he
for
bought
his
it.
birthday and let someone else drive. The other person was driving. He wasn't driving at the time.
He pushed it, man. You trying to be fast and furious? You can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Stay in
I
your
don't
lane.
know, bro.
Stay in your lane.
I'm always afraid of that stuff, yo. That shit look crazy, bro.
He's
For
lucky.
real, for
He's
real.
fortunate to be alive. And
Yes,
you know,
he is. But I heard he had back injuries.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be okay. He's in recovery. They did a surgery.
Yeah, they did a surgery. I'm hoping that he comes out of this and he makes, light of it in future stand-ups, and he tells the story. He tells this story, but like he puts the classic Kevin Hart spin on it. Because I feel like, the same thing happened with Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan was able to walk away from it,
Yeah.
thankfully. But you don't really see Tracy talk about that moment.
Yeah.
Not
know.
anymore. I mean, actually, he does sometimes. Like I've seen him in like interviews.
Yeah.
He'll make fun of it.
I haven't seen Tracy
I
Morgan
haven't seen
in
him
an
do like a
interview.
stand-up about it, though.
Oh, stand up. Well, when was the last time we saw him do stand up in general?
True. That's true.
I haven't seen Tracy Morgan in
But
an
he
interview.
lost somebody in that accident.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
he definitely did.
Who, Tracy Morgan?
Yeah, he lost somebody in
Yeah,
that
because
accident.
I heard him do a joke about it on Conan. He was talking about something about his wife, and he's like, "Yo, man," he didn't mention the Walmart things. I'm getting Walmart money, motherfucker.
Getting Walmart money. Oh, sneepish.
Yeah.
Yo.
Kevin Hart, man, pull through, man. We need
Yes.
some more money.
We need
some
Ride
more
Along
money. We
3.
need some more funny jokes
That's
from
a
you.
fact. My nigga, and you know who's another
We definitely
dude
need more money.
that looks like Kevin Hart? SpongeBob. They're both the same height.
All right, man. I'm going to head
And-
out. Yo, this meme, yo.
Has been going viral.
Word, but this particular one is hilarious, yo.
Yes. Whenever
Whenever-
El Chapo gets bored in prison,
All right, man.
I head out. I have a whole bunch of other ones that I would like you guys to hear them because you know what? It's been a lot of relationship ones
Yeah.
that I seen pop up. There's this one that said, when your homie starts beating up their girlfriend. I'ma head out.
When you come back from a night of cheating and she starts accusing you of shit.
I'ma head out. Yo, it had me dying. It had me dying, which it was funny because they had one that said when the cops knock on your door and you got drugs in the back, and then they had the SpongeBob, but they did a twist to it. They had him going through the back of the pineapple, which I wanted to send it to you guys. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna head out, but it was through the back of the pineapple. Like they had him walking
they
out
did
the
it
back
there?
of the pineapple.
I found one right now. Chris Hansen.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Why don't you take a seat? And Predator is like, nah, I'm gonna head out.
Now the one that there was one where he was they were talking about Spanish chicks or Spanish people at a club. When it'd be like at that part of the night when you're about to be out, be like, yo, I'm about to head out. And then they did another split, right? And it was a song, Suavemente, and you see him go like this to the dance floor.
Oh yeah, that's another one where he's running, right?
Yeah, when he's running, they did two of them.
They do a lot of them with the SpongeBob shit.
Yeah.
Listen to this one. It says, when she asks you if she looks fat, and you reply no, and the other corrects moo.
I'm head out.
Yeah. Yo, but
I don't know, yo. I don't know who comes up with these things, but you know what's hilarious is that people just randomly spot things in episodes of anything.
Yes. And make it something.
Make it something.
I might
You're gonna have to
doing
start doing that, yo, for real, yo.
with the emojis.
Yeah, I got one for my boy Jeff. When the spider you're trying to kill goes missing, I'm head out.
Yeah, that's fucking facts, yo.
Yeah, cause when there's a spider out,
Yo,
he don't play that.
That nigga be.
Where he's a centipede too, that he don't play that
he's
either.
the flamethrower.
Oh
everything.
my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
god.
You could go for days with this SpongeBob
Yes,
meme.
we could go for days. But you know what? We're gonna head out.
Yeah.
And
All right, yo, we heading out.
yeah, that's a fact. Our show comes to an end.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you share, you like, you follow us on
Comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mamas, tell your grandmamas, tell everybody. You know it.
share it, send the link.
Share it. Follow me
Text
on
it. Text it to
Twitter
them.
at
Hit
The
them.
Real Prank.
Hit them up. Yo, shout outs to Speech the Menace.
Speech the
Shout
Menace
outs
on
to Brave New
everything.
Studios. You already know,
Follow
man.
us on Previously on Today,
Yes.
Instagram, Twitter, everything. You
Everything previously on
already.
today. Reckless Elmo on IG. Doctor, we don't know on
Dr. underscore Prank us on Instagram and at The Real Prank on Twitter. I already
There you
told you.
go.
Fucks. We out. We love you. Yeah.